Hello everyone and welcome to NXT New Year's Evil Predictions. I am Slim, joined almost always by Joe. Hello Joe.
Hello.
And by Seth. Hello Seth.
I'm here.
Yes you are. And the card is very hard to get a hold of, but I have managed to do it. And the first match on that card is Karrion Kross with Scarlett versus Damian Priest. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
Karrion Kross.
Kross, any particular reason?
Is it a 2v1
No, it's a one-on-one with manager.
with manager? Is that what it means by with Scarlett?
Yeah, with the manager.
Okay, I've always been confused by that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, if it was 2-on-1, it would be and Scarlett.
And Scarlett. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, you picked Kross, any particular reason?
Well, I thought it was a 2v1, but it isn't. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Good pick.
now that you've cleared that up, do you want to change to Damian Priest, or are you happy with Kross?
No, I'm happy with Kross.
You're happy with Kross. Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd give you the chance just because then you now know what the go is. So, but yeah, no, if you're happy with Kross, we'll stick with Kross. Seth, who do you have?
Cross.
Any reason?
Cross.
Okay. I'm picking Karrion Kross because he's going to kill Damian Priest, and I'll get to the aftermath of that later. Next match is the Cruiserweight Championship match, and it's Santos Escobar with Legado del Fantasma, that being Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde, versus Grand Metalik with Lince Dorado. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I've never heard of Grand Metalik before. I'm gonna go with Escobar.
Alright.
Like fuck it up.
Yeah. I will just mention that Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado have been on Raw and SmackDown for the past ages. So the fact that you've never heard of them means that they weren't being used at all.
And this shit.
No, they're not that shit. But who do you have, Seth,
shit.
and why?
I don't know. Santos Escobar.
Okay. We'll move. Oh, actually, no. I've got to say who I've picked. I've picked Santos Escobar because I can't see Grand Metalik winning the belt. Because, well, it doesn't make sense for him to win the belt, given that Santos should keep it until Jordan Devlin gets there and takes it off him. But yeah, now we'll move on to the fight pit match between Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I'm gonna go for Thatcher.
Thatcher, any reason?
None really, apart from Bully Rainbow.
Alright. Seth?
Ciampa.
Because it's Ciampa?
Yeah.
I'm going Ciampa because I think Ciampa's going to beat Thatcher, but it's going to extend the feud. I think Thatcher will just be too pissed. Although it's a fight pit match, so you can only win by either knockout or submission. So that sort of, yeah. But I'm going to stick with Ciampa, and I think that they're going to do something to further the feud. Now we're going to switch things up this time, so be prepared. But we've got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Gonzalez in a last woman standing match. Who do you have, Seth, and why?
I'm gonna go with Gonzalez.
Why?
Giant Gonzalez.
Okay. Seth?
Don't know why, but that's why.
Joe?
Go for Ripley.
Ripley, why?
Aussie.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. She's from Adelaide.
Okay.
Who's Adelaide?
Okay.
So you're picking Rhea Ripley because she's Australian?
Pretty. Yeah. Now I am.
Yep, that's a great answer. I'm going to go with Raquel Gonzalez because I get the feeling that Rhea Ripley is coming up to the main roster and they'll want her to put over Gonzalez on the way out, Plus, they've been pushing Gonzalez. They gave her the win over Io Shirai at War Games, and Io Shirai is the current champion. So I think they're going to sort of try and make her the big monster heel, going after Io's title. And what happens there, we'll have to wait and see. But now we're going to move on to the main event. It's always going to be the main event. And it's for the NXT Championship. Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly 2. Joe, who do you have and why?
Go for Balor.
Balor, any reason?
Because it's Balor.
Because it's Balor. Seth?
Well, continuing on with my theme of picking only Bullet Club members, I'm going with Balor.
Alright. Now, this is a very difficult one, because Kyle O'Reilly could win the belt and be a good champion, but I don't think he will, mostly because I have a feeling that they want to do Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor at some point, and that's just going to be awesome. Not saying that Kyle O'Reilly versus Karrion Kross isn't going to be awesome as well, but I think Finn's just going to be better.
Demon Balor.
Nah, well, they could bring back... That could be how they do it. They could have him lose to Kross, and then have him bring back the Demon to fight Kross and win the belt back. That could be something.
Next booking video, I mean, what?
Yeah, how to bring back the Demon. But also what I think they might do is, before they do that Balor match, is have Kyle be sort of the final boss before the boss, you know?
Like the mid-boss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when you're playing Dark Souls 2 and before you get to the final boss, you gotta face a boss first.
I can't get past the first boss in Dark Souls. I don't know about Dark Souls 2.
It's Dark Souls 2 is the hardest one.
That's the only boss I've gotten past.
Well, you've gone better than me.
Boss I've gotten past in the first one.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get sidetracked by talking about Dark Souls, yeah, I think we're going to go Balor versus Kross, so Balor needs to win and retain the belt. So, yeah, that's been our NXT New Year's Evil predictions. Goodbye, Joe.
See ya.
Yep, there we go. Goodbye, Seth.
So,
And other than that, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow the Facebook, Twitter and Twitch. Links to those are in the description. Let us know what your predictions are for New Year's Evil in the comments section down below. And goodbye and good night.